Right. Try not to be controversial. Because if you don't want to do this reaction, because you're like, oh, I want to relax. I've had to convince you to do this. But if you go throughout this as a petty child and be controversial, that makes me have to pause constantly and edit it more, I'm going to freak out.
No, because that takes up more of my relaxation time. So,
oh, God, I got rid of the water bottle. It's over there. I might have to throw hot tea in your face.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie here for a reaction, and today we're reacting to Season 3, Episode 4 of Doctor Who. Charlie, what was the last episode?
the face of Bo
Face.
and new Earth.
Yep. Okay, so where we left off with that one, so Face of Bo, New Earth, they got separated. Martha ended up chilling with her kidnappers, whilst the Doctor was chatting to an Irish kitten. And yeah, and that's and where we then left off is that turns out there was an airborne virus that killed everyone in the world 7 minutes flat, and the people down there are the only survivors, but it's on a loop. And then the Face of Bo gave his life to save them. And what was the 4 words that he said to the Doctor before he passed?
You are not alone.
Yeah. Now, I had to do. Yeah, you did 5 there. That's what threw me off there. I was like, no, it's 4. But yeah, so so you're not alone. So then, but you think there may be another Time Lord? Martha was hoping it was her. But yeah, so that's where we then sort of left off. But then he then talked about Gallifrey, and it was really nice. So yeah, so I don't know what else to go about on the episode. How are you finding this season so far? After 3 episodes in,
I don't know. It's a bit mid so far.
I think, without giving things away, people would agree. I agree. But I will say, hang in there, champ. Because there's a swift change.
Okay.
So, but yeah. Whether it's this one or not, who knows? It's not. No. You ready to jump in this?
Yep.
Yep. So we hope he enjoys this episode. We hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That'd be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side.
That was pretty good.
We were so close without saying anything. Why did you have to say something? If you're going to be like this going forward for this reaction, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to freak out! Other guys, Jake here, just quickly throwing this in here. Season 3, Episode 1 of Doctor Who, which is Smith and Jones, the Jadoon on the Moon episode. It's been blocked. I don't know why. They basically gave the green light like that, and then basically they came back and was like, you too much of our content. And I don't know why they've done that. And then what I've then looked is then again trying to get edit down. They want to be basically to get rid of the entire reaction. So just putting this in here, just let you know if that is something that you're like, oh, why? It's because they've done it weeks later. They've decided to, and so I'm gonna have to look into re-editing that, maybe re-uploading or just leaving it because I don't want to give them the satisfaction. Who knows? But anyway, I probably would just re-upload. But just thought I'd put it out there to let you know in case there's any sort of like, oh, why? But yeah. Okay. Enjoy the reaction. I always find that accent so funny. It's just so... feels like it's caricature. But it's people how people actually speak.
Just promise me promise me Sunday you'll come.
I promise. Cross my heart.
She's dead.
Here. Take
The actress?
wear it on stage.
No, she's gonna die.
Quit yelling!
Maybe he's dead.
Me look, Laszlo.
So what?
Heard that noise there, babe.
I thought you were gonna say that reminds you of a Bobo.
Yeah, but actually, hold on. I'll just quickly explain. It's a story that goes to our family where one of our cousins went to go to the toilet during the middle of the night, and then he heard, and then when he came back from the toilet through the corridor, it was pitch dark. He heard his brother waking up, and basically, they have a dog called Bobo. And as he heard his brother wake up, he slowly started to creep back into the towards the bedroom. And there, nowhere in the darkness, you just hear a quivering voice going, the dog's name's Bobo. And he goes, in the darkness, Bobo, is that you? And then he jumped out and scared him, and he nearly shat his pants. That's it. This is what we tell you, a little family story there. But this is just like it. I also don't think it's that dark to need that. I thought my joke was pretty good when it was a double joke in the sense it was a thing shouting babe, but also a pun because Babe is a film about a pig also. I thought that was pretty good for me. I mean, that's ruined any surprise of who the actual villain is. Even if you didn't see the title at the start, I just can't remember if it showed it, you know, right at the start, like he's Daleks, and then comes the titles.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free.
Did you know that the Statue of Liberty was actually originally brown? Because it's made out of copper, and then that green stuff is all rust.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
Crazy shit. Because everyone thinks, the Statue of Liberty is green, but...
Do you try your best to try and make this reaction as boring as possible?
No. That's interesting. And Paris actually gifted them.
Yeah.
And then over years, because...
That's so brilliant. Always wanted to go to New York.
Look, the Empire State Building's not even finished yet.
Work in progress.
Good spot from her.
Floors to go, and if I know
November 1st, 1930.
you're getting good at this.
It's nearly 80 years ago.
Herbert Hoover, 31st president of the USA, came to power a year ago. Up to
No, copyright, don't!
the Roaring Twenties, and then
The Wall Street crash, yeah. Mum's out 1929.
the number with nowhere to go. So
That's why Hoovervilles were created. Because all the peasants, like the poor people...
You have to say it with such malice.
Sorry. Them.
Charlie, that's worse. Them. That's worse.
Yeah. It's quite crazy in there, the shit that went down.
You said you wouldn't. You wouldn't do this.
So I've just got too much knowledge. Is this Central Park?
They actually live in the park. In the middle of the city.
There they are.
Those smelly bastards.
ordinary people lost their jobs. Couldn't pay the rent, they lost everything.
Because of the Wall Street crash.
You just said it. You don't have to act like you know. Doctor Who just told you. Yeah.
No, I didn't hear Wall Street crash.
Charlie, you were talking shit too much.
They didn't say Wall Street crash.
Bear with me.
No, the Great Depression.
The Roaring Twenties, and then
The Wall Street crash, yeah.
Also known as the Great Depression. Oh, see Hooverville.
It was literally in the newspaper.
Oh, was it?
ordinary people lost their jobs. Couldn't pay the rent, they lost everything.
They're walking through and they're thinking they look like real rich bastards. Some fresh bread.
We all got families somewhere. No stealing and no fighting. You know the rules.
I mean,
13
he,
years ago,
just okay. I'm gonna pause it now. He just admitted that he just stole his bread.
Yeah.
And then without even asking, he's then just decided to share between the two of them. I mean, that's still that guy's bread.
Yeah. It's not very fair.
It should be down to him whether he decides. If he decides, that's fine. But because realistically, if he's then doing it a sharing, caring situation, he realistically should just start tearing up and giving everyone a little bit of peace. But
A lot of us, we got stockbrokers, we got a lawyer, but you're the first doctor. Neighborhood gets classier by the day.
How many people?
But we're on schedule. What's the problem? Another month and we'll be done.
The mast on this building needs extra work completed by tonight.
the New York accent, I love it. I don't know about you, but it's just everyone always just sounds like they're either like no. I think everyone just sounds like they're pissed off constantly. It's the what do you mean? It's the way they pronounce things. It forever feels like they're shouting at someone that's maybe a little bit further away. I love it. New York accents changed over the years, but these ones are just the funniest. Like hey, I'm walking, you know, that obvious stereotype, but I fucking love it.
Oh wait, it's impossible. These new bosses, what's the names?
I think you could say they're from out of town.
Italians?
Further than that.
It's the eye. That was the eye. That was his eye stalk. Do you see what I mean?
What?
The door on the elevator.
Yeah.
It was the eye stalk.
What's the eye stalk?
The thing that's at the front of their face that you see straight away as it opens. Look. Like that. That's their eye and it lights up. See?
You will be. Trust me. Labor is cheap, and that man can be replaced.
I love the camera they use for their stalk.
Sultan, Mr. Diagers is here.
Yeah, what is the money?
Recognize him?
What's the work?
Well, I didn't see for a second.
Tunnel collapse needs clearing and fixing.
Well, I'm gonna guess before I say, is it Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, because Doctor Who.
Yeah, this is one of his starting role. Not the starting role, but one of the starting.
You don't need the work. Oh, no. I'm volunteering. I'll go.
I'll kill you.
Look how young he is.
Anybody else?
And if we don't come back up, then I got no one to pay.
Don't worry.
This guy's a savage.
Let's hope so.
Shouting together. It's easy to get lost.
Little death stare he's got going on. I love it. Saucy.
You could hide an army down here. So I put on my coat, hitched up here on railroads. There's a whole lot of
I'm fairly certain one of his parents, or both his parents, are American. So that's he's actually quite good at doing these accents.
Look out for us. So what about you?
He's British.
Yeah, but
I didn't know that.
I'm fairly certain at least
I
one.
think I forgot. Oh my head.
You forgot Andrew Garfield. Hold on, wait, hold on. You thought you've got Andrew Garfield's English?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably a testament to his acting, I guess. But
In what? Yeah, but in what movie or thing has he had his British accent?
just
It's American.
that's what you think. No, trying to think. You know, now you mentioned it, everything's going blank. Nothing's jumping out at me. Was he in an army film recently? No. I don't know. Maybe you're right, but then again, you know he's English.
Yeah, but I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Like, you know Cillian Murphy's Irish, but he...
How do you know if he's pretty much all he does is doing acting films that are... acting in films with American accents, but you know he's Irish. That's me, but you know Andrew...
I don't know.
Oh, shut up.
And Andrew Garfield is British. I just, like, subconsciously know. You get me?
That was a lot of waffle right there.
Yeah, just a hint.
Whoa!
Oh!
It's gone off, whatever it is. And you've got to pick it up.
Oh, imagine he licked it. Imagine he licked it. That would have been brilliant.
Composite organic man, 72 feet above New York.
That's a beefy, bald guy.
Sir. And every single one of us is proud of it.
He looks like he could be like a villain in a Batman game.
Like a spy reaching into heaven.
Him?
Yeah, Baldy.
Really?
You think?
Oh, beside him is beefier than him.
They've got to be fixed.
be sure.
The mast. It's got to be finished tonight.
Why, they were trying to kill us? We're flat out of here. Come on.
Don't argue with me.
Oh, come on!
Can't work up there at night. It's freezing.
And get going.
Bit on the nose, those panels. They're literally the casing.
What?
Look at the beefcake. Picked up with ease. Ease.
I don't care how cold it is.
My planet is gone. Destroyed in a great war.
Oh, did you know that?
Yet
That the
versions of this
Skaro was
city
also
stand.
destroyed. I don't think that's been referenced before. You've just known that they were wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skaro was destroyed. That's the planet of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Skaro.
Throughout history, you have rare ambition.
Are you getting sexual undertones from this?
Run this city.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
bit.
I actually can't believe it. I just thought that. That's crazy.
Think like a Dalek.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Just his distorted face as he said that. They're looking like pigs, but they're sort of doing grunts almost and walking like they're apes.
I bring you punch. I am Dalek Sec, leader of the cult of Skaro.
Do you remember where you last saw Dalek Sec?
Honored to meet you.
When Rose got left behind.
Yeah. So the cult of Skaro was them four. Do you remember when they were all getting sucked in? One of them went, emergency temporal shift, and then he just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
That was Dalek Sec.
Ever since you first made contact. Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
The face and the noise.
I think it's the hateful eyes he has as well.
Oh, they look quite sad.
Do you think? I thought they looked quite hateful.
I think you better get back here. They're following you.
Yeah, I noticed that, thanks.
Manhole covers are heavy, and he did that with ease.
All right then, put him up. Hands in the air and no funny business.
Laszlo's my boyfriend.
Oh, that's a very quick shift.
Was my boyfriend until he disappeared 2 weeks ago. No
Oh, she's still got a good point on them.
And I'm not stupid, I know. Oh, come on, it's not real. It's just a prop. It's either that or a spear.
What do you think happened to Laszlo?
Tallulah.
Tallulah.
3 L's and an H.
We can try and find Laszlo.
I let him take Frank because I was just so scared.
I mean, you would do, wouldn't you? When there's like literally pigs that are standing upright, screaming at you.
We gotta protect ourselves.
I got one song and a backstreet review, and that's only because Heidi Chicane broke her ankle, which had nothing to do with me, whatever anybody says. You can't afford to make a fuss. Your heart might break, but the show goes on, because if it stops, you starve. Every night I have to go out
Is there a
there,
breaking?
sing, dance. You got yourself a forward-thinking guy with that hot potato and the sharp suit.
He's not. We're not together.
Oh, sure you are. I've seen the way you look at him. It's obvious.
Not to him.
Oh, I should have realized. He's into musical theater. Still, you gotta live in hope.
Now, I made a pledge that this place would be a peaceful place. But now it's time to take up arms.
Oh, this is the America we know and love.
America!
Woo! Pew pew pew! USA! That's one. Actually, I paused it. That's one of my favorite things about Americans. Is that at any point they get when they're just so happy with something, they can just start chanting USA. It's just so. It's so funny. It's just so. It's anything like someone could just sort of get a last piece, like a piece of apple pie, like whoa yeah USA, you just I find it funny. absolutely freezing up there. Oh. What was it? Was it in May as well? Or was it November?
What are you doing?
November.
Preparations for what?
This action contradicts the Dalek imperative. Daleks are supreme, humans are weak. But there are millions of humans and only 4 of us. If we are supreme, why are we not victorious? The cult of Skaro was created. Behold, the true Dalek form. Now, join with me.
Do you remember that it looked like that?
Yeah.
You did, yeah, from the episode with X and Rose.
What?
Last episode, I was questioned about the kittens with the cat and the woman.
Oh yeah.
And now they're just 2 dudes getting it on inside a metal casing. Let's see how that goes.
They become one, don't they?
Who?
Them two. The Dalek and that man.
To become one. And no. Well, possibly. Who knows? But do you not... Something I want to point out as well, actually, now, whilst I remember. I think that the cult of Skaro, when I said like he's the one that's an emergent temporal shift, that was him. Because Dalek Thay was also another member of the cult of Skaro as well. Because he just said that there. But yeah, did you know about the fact that the Daleks would just wanted to be pure? They had to be pure because that's because their idea, the concept is that anything other than Dalek is an abomination in their eyes, and they have to destroy, and they want to be the only supreme race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they try to interrupt there, saying again this goes against the imperative because we're supposed to remain pure. So, yeah.
Heat you up?
Have you been on stage before?
Oh, a little bit. You know, Shakespeare.
Who's that? Come and see a real show. 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. My bad angel. The devil and me.
I wonder, is this a real song? I feel like I know it, but maybe I just know it from this. Why is she exhausted already?
Who's taking it? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
No way, you're not coming.
She's still wearing her heels. Oh my god, one absolute queen.
They could have taken last. Which way?
Andrew!
I mean, you're handsome enough.
I mean, all that technology and they can't sense them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They survive. They always survive when I lose everything.
That metal thing?
Oof.
What was it?
It's called a Dalek.
Yeah, she fucking hates them so much.
It's alive.
You're kidding me.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Inside that.
Well, what's it doing here? In New York?
Stop the process.
He's just so pissed.
No.
If I don't stop them, they'll kill everyone.
As far as snouts go, he's got a decent looking one.
Yeah.
Still got to keep the bod as well, unless he's got like the nipples underneath the top.
I must have feeling we've been kept in the larder.
I have a feeling this might be a 2-parter.
Why?
What's wrong? Silence.
I don't know how long's left.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
And I just feel like it can't be this simple to fix it.
No, they will help the Dalek cause. is the status of the final experiment?
I'm gonna. Something just hit me there, and I'm gonna maybe bring up a bit.
Extract prisoners for low intelligence.
You calling me stupid?
This one will become a pig slave. Next.
You can't just experiment on people. It's inside. It's in your mind.
We are not human.
Again, sensors would be good. Detectors, something.
Yeah. Keep walking.
I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, well, you can kiss me later. You too, Frank, if you want.
I think I'd pay good money to watch them two kiss. Fantasy.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother. Scan him. Prepare for birth.
Evolution.
What's wrong with old Charlie boy over there?
Ask them.
Nothing. Don't worry.
What is this final experiment? Report!
He's not really staying like out of sight. He's just in the background.
This, the children of Skaro must walk again.
What is it?
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
It's the fact he's still got the loafers on that's
Yeah.
driving me.
A human Dalek. I am your future.
Good spot with the two-pair. Good spot. I honestly, I love the fact that he has those loafers on. They crack. Is it everything's sort of like they've changed his genetic material on his face and stuff like that, but his shoes just still look fantastic. And that, guys, been our reaction to season 3, episode 4 of Doctor Who, and it is the Daleks Take Manhattan. That's the episode title. Charlie, thoughts?
I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it because of the reveal at the end?
No, I thought it was quite interesting. I liked it.
You were very silent during this one.
Yeah, because I was actually
paying attention. I was there thinking to myself, like, is he bored silently watching this as in like nothing to say? Or are you actually that intrigued by it? But you were quite intrigued by it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. Interesting. What intrigued you there?
I don't know. I think it's kind of into playing real history. So that's kind of cool. Like actually,
as in with with the Great Depression and
that,
yeah.
And then you saw like the Hooverville was like getting ready to rebel and all that. I think that was cool. But I was even though it's like the return of the Daleks, which is like again a reused, recycled thing.
That's.
I think I thought it was quite good.
I mean,
Also, I like the American stuff, like how they're like American.
Okay. I mean, I will say I think people don't like the fact again, like they're like because the Daleks again were supposed to be this. It goes against their whole genetic idea of transforming into Dalek into like changing anything to do with their DNA. So I think some people don't like that as a premise. But again, the whole thing of the Kuttleskarer, like you said, was to come up with new imaginative ways of ideas for like surviving and actually accomplishing their world domination idea. But I don't think that's what this okay, I won't go into it because it's a two-pair because I like to just I think of just stories overall. But I mean, watching it back a second time, or no, not second time. Sorry, watching it back. I've watched it a couple of times, but it's been a while since I've rewatched it. Especially like I said, I don't really watch this side of Who. But I will say, it kept me intrigued. It kept me intrigued as well, even though I know what was happening was good. There was things, don't get me wrong, during the reaction, I forgot things that happened and stuff like that. I was like at one point when they took Frank, there's my reaction, because I was like, I don't remember. I remember him later on, but they meet up later on. So this sort of thing. But it's a period. It's obviously it's a period piece as well, in the sense that it's set in in X years. So I do enjoy when they do keep things from that at that time, like the way the New Yorkers are talking in this, and the way that they have the shows for like that sort of vibe that they are going on, and like you said, in the middle of the Great Depression, it's showing how desperate people are for work. So, and again, it kind of showed you how the goings on of the Empire State Building. Again, you've never been to America, but we went to the Empire.
America!
You scared the shit out of me saying that. Oh my god, you actually scared me. My heart went a little bit there, you fucker. Yeah, because but again, it was the whole sort of Empire State. When you go in, it shows you like the working conditions. The working conditions they went through for that was fucking unreal. You see the old videos of them just sort of standing with nothing on, and I'm just like, how did you not just sort of looking down and then fall to your death?
Yeah.
I mean, like people, the sort of weirdos that are online, like, oh, what happened to our world? Or what happened when men used to be men? And why can't we be like this? And it's just like people doing the most dangerous things. And it's like, well, no, we've adapted. We're smarter now and shit. I'm just like, oh, but again, it's true. Like, again, you wouldn't catch me doing that.
No.
Don't get me wrong, I haven't got like a fear of heights, but if someone said go out on that ledge without any harness or anything attached to you, I'm like, no chance. But again, I have that. I like the aspect that they're doing it, but I will say, as far as the story is for the Daleks, how it is that they're trying to find it is outside the ballpark of what normally Dalek stories are, which is destroy. Go wrong, they still want to destroy, but they're trying to build life.
They need to be more tactical, though.
Yeah,
because there's only 4 of them.
Well, that as well, and they've seen the resilience of the humans as well. Like they've literally, that's what he's saying. It was like, you guys we're superior to you, and look what you created here. You've got a world we haven't, and it is that they say, and she was just what they probably see as a plague, but just sort of get to all corners of the universe and still somehow survive.
Yeah,
and it's like, and that's what they want. They want to be able to survive so they can kill everything. So as far as for me, so I think it's the idea of adapting a Dalek to adjust it. I think the concept of it is good. I do think they took a risk with this, but I do appreciate it. I mean, as for this episode, not really getting anything outstanding from the Doctor or Martha though. The Martha's obviously said a few things here and there, but overall she's just sort of been there. She hasn't really done anything just yet. And then in this episode, but again, that's not saying it's a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying that Rose did everything in her episodes, but like she always did something amazing. She annoyed us most of the time, but she's not done anything yet to like sort of be like, oh, like in this episode. I mean, like other episodes where she was helped like doing stuff. Yeah, completely get that. This one she's sort of been on the back burner. Even the Doctor, I don't know. I felt like even though he was a part of it, he wasn't fully
on the ball.
Oh no, maybe not on the ball, but not fully there. It's weird. He was there, but I don't know. I just feel like the Doctor wasn't the main character in this episode. I feel like this episode was more sort of the main characters were the Daleks and their plans.
Yeah.
Rather than, and I guess maybe that's more so the two-parter. It shows the villain more in their aspect, and then the second part then is how do we stop the villain, and that's when the hero comes into play. But I don't know.
Martha actually annoyed me a little bit.
Why?
In this one.
Why? Have we got the Martha meter out?
Maybe. I don't know if it's enough though.
It's an okay. We won't get the Martha meter out yet. But why? What was it that annoyed you?
She's just like screaming like a bitch. Like when they're grabbing her and stuff, going get off me.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She did not go She literally screaming and shouted, "Get off me!" and then threatened them. I think she did.
Yeah, no, it's just grow up, innit? Like. You want to come on these travels, like, what are you doing? Acting like a little girl.
She's not acting like a little girl. She stood up for herself.
No.
She stood up for herself.
I actually started getting quite emotional during it. I was like, I wish Rose came back.
Rose has not come back. Go over.
I know, but
she's gone.
Rose would have handled that so much better with the Daleks, impose some fear in them. And she wouldn't have got done for high intelligence. So
That's a good point. I appreciate that bit. But no, Rose in the first interaction she had with the Daleks, she again was she was actually quite emotionally
Badass.
tied to it. She wasn't badass.
She
Then interacted with where she then was again hiding from it, and then she then absorbed the heart of the TARDIS, which then she became the bad wolf, which was badass as fuck. And then eventually she then was able to interact with them again later on in her final episodes, where she got in their face going, "Do you want to know what happened to the Emperor?" So again, Rose did that, but again, that's because that's her first interaction with. Her first interaction.
Her first interaction, she was badass.
Right. No, she wasn't.
Yeah.
She
No, when she killed the Emperor.
No, that's not the first interaction. The interaction was with Eccleston when
Yeah,
they
that was
went...
with Eccleston.
No. The first
Eccleston.
interaction was when you go to the museum, remember? And it's basically opens up its casing because basically she touches it, remember? And then it absorbs the human DNA. And then it becomes more emotional and questioning things. And eventually she's there like sort of like, don't kill it.
She is so badass that she fucked
She did
up
badass,
the
but she was
TARDIS,
intelligent there. She was emotionally manipulative. Good for her.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that again, her in her first reaction, again, make Martha time. She might react differently. But what I will say is this. Martha remembered, this is something I wanted to bring up during it. Martha remembered the Battle of... Martha was around for the Battle of Canary Wharf. Right? No, she said she was in Spain, wasn't she?
Yeah.
No, that was... Hold on.
No, that wasn't her.
That was Donna that said she was in Spain. So she
was there.
She was there, but her cousin was actually at... There was a cousin that died at the thing.
Yeah.
So, why does she not know what a Dalek is? They're in the sky.
Yeah, but they might not have seen them. It might have just been the Cybermen that she saw. She might have been hiding.
But, I mean, without going into like a rant or a rave or conspiracy theories and like that,
Martha's a Dalek.
But I'm just trying to... I don't know if it's going to come up. There's a reason later on, but there's cameras, there's photos, there's video footage of... Like, there's literally... They would have... They had it all across the world, as in, like, showing the Cybermen and the ones in London. So when millions of Daleks then descended across London, which is one of the hottest cities in the world, as in, like, for CCTV and cameras and stuff like that, even at that time, there's proof. So that's what I get, is that why is it that she was like... Because the only reason she was like, hold on, Dalek, was because from what I got, I feel like that she remembered it from what the Doctor said in the previous episode when he was like, when he told her about they fought the Daleks in the Time War. So that's my thing, is that I can't work out why they... I can't remember. Maybe it pops up in the next episode. I'm not too certain, but again, it's you think she'd know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I just think, again, hopefully, if it does pop up, we'll know in the next episode. But yeah, so what do you think of the pig people?
I think they're quite cool too.
I think they're cool. They're cool. Great, like prosthetics. They're great designs to them. I think Laszlo looks a little bit weird because again, he's only half.
I think that's also cool.
No, but again, I don't know what it is. It's the ears are fine. I think it's when the tusks come out, which is there. I'm like, that's fine. But I don't know. It's this jaw that slightly comes out a little bit. I'm like, oh. It's not like it's off-putting because he's supposed to be off-putting. He's supposed to be half pig, but I don't know. It's just a little bit. I don't know. It's a weak jaw. No, I don't know what it is. It's throwing me off.
You're the type of person that makes people hate themselves. Picking apart a poor man who's been experimented on and turned into a pig. And you're here picking him apart. Shame. Shame on you.
One would say, I'm the pig. Bet you wish you thought of that. You bloody bitch. Yes. Look at him. He's raging.
I was going to say that, but there's no time for jokes, is it?
Why? Why is there no time for jokes?
Are you going to make another joke?
No. I want to know why there's no time for jokes.
Because that was a serious conversation.
Nothing serious with you. Shut up, you pathetic limp noodle. Shut your mouth.
Sexy.
What? Serious? What? Speaking of sexy, Andrew Garfield. Look at him all there looking young as shit. This is obviously 2008, so The Amazing Spider-Man doesn't come out for...
5 years.
Christ, another, I think, 4 years. I think 4 years.
2013.
No, 2013 was The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Electro. Because I remember...
What? Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I saw that in cinemas. I would have been... 2013 is what? Oh, I would have been 7. 2012.
2012, yeah. That's what I said, didn't I?
I said that.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I said 2012.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Wait, so when's the second one come out?
Maybe 2014 now, that I think about it. Maybe it was the Amazing Spider-Man 2. 2014, yeah. So, yes.
That's not, yeah.
You didn't say 2012.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. How have you forgotten what we said straight away? That is appalling. Anyway, yeah, but he's all there with his like little sexy Tennessee drawl. Is that drawl's pronunciation of words?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but again, just there in the background. That's what I mean. I'm noticing little bits and pieces. I was going to check something that doesn't matter. Little bits and pieces like people popping up here and there. That's another one that you can go that he's just popped up just before he hit the big time. And that's yeah. So, what do you think of Hooverville / what's the guy's name again? That's in charge of Hooverville.
Frank.
No, Frank's what's his face. Frank is is Andrew Garfield's character.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, Solomon. There we go, Solomon. Yeah. What do you think of Solomon?
He's all right. Don't have actually much to say about him.
Well, no, because again, he had his impactful speech. Basically, sort of handed out bread to 2 people, and then was like, and then he's been there just sort of having his moments with the Doctor. But again, I feel like in those moments, again, it's more so his moment than with the Doctor. He's just basically explaining to everyone at that time how bad the Great Depression is and how shit it is to be alive and how everything's happened. So he's almost like he's almost like Wikipedia in the sense that he's just giving you the background of what everything's like at the moment, at the time in this world. And that's it. That's what it is so far. But yeah, he's, he's just, I mean, so for me, it's that I don't think the characters have been developed too much in this episode, but the storyline is intriguing. That's why I would have gone from this. Would you say that yourself?
Yeah.
Or would you think that the characters are intriguing?
Not like the main human.
Not the human characters.
No.
The cult of Scarrow is intriguing.
Yeah.
The whole thing to do the experiment is intriguing. The evolution of the Daleks. It's something you wouldn't think. But yeah, I'll hold fire until we talk about the second part of this, and then we'll discuss that further. But is there, because just because it's 2-part, was there anything from this that you want to bring up that you enjoyed more, you didn't like? Is there anything you want to bring up? No? I think it's a very, very simple episode, especially with 2-parters. There's no resolution yet, so there's not much to talk about. And like we said, is that the characters didn't do anything outstanding, so can't really talk about it too much. But let's just leave it there.
Yeah,
I'm happy to leave it. Freeze frame. I like that.
USA! USA!
Do you think people are watching this on the phone go like, it's fucking frozen again?
I don't think we're that.
No, I don't. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, well, let's leave it there. So we're gonna leave it there, guys. So if you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode when you first saw it? What do you think of the whole pigs in their makeup? What do you think of Laszlo's what is it like seeing Andrew, a young Andrew? I mean, I don't want to, because it's a 2-parter. I don't want anyone to say anything in case they comment down below and he's like, oh, they said this, but yeah. So what do you think of it? Comment all that jazz down below. Oh yeah, and also just main thing, what do you think at this moment in this episode, this 2-parter of the evolution of the Daleks? How do you feel about it at this point? If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around to do with me and him, obviously to do with Doctor Who. I also do Doctor Who reactions by myself. Did Shooty's Christmas special and the 60th anniversary. Also react to other things like Star Wars Rebels, Gen V, The Boys, The Rings of Power later on this year I'm going to react to. House of the Dragon, that as well. I also react to Marvel TV shows. They're all in there. And there's also the Phase 1 to 3, which I did with my mate Josh, who only seen a few of those films. So they're all up there if you are interested. So yeah, but other than that, again, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe.
Subscribe, man.
What? I said like, subscribe.
You did.
I said like, subscribe. I said like, subscribe. I said like, subscribe. I said like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you out there.
That was pretty good.
What, the slap on your hand?
No, the point.
I'm going to edit this bit out.